Hello, Mid-Michigan, and welcome to Boys High School Hoops on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. And if it looks like a couple of things are going on in the background, yeah, this is still the junior varsity game. Beal City leads Sacred Heart Academy 33-26, but your boy wanted to get on the air a couple minutes early so we could have some fun getting ready for Beal City Sacred Heart Academy varsity boys basketball. And don't worry, if this one gets closer, we will start to bring you the action of this one. But I'm going to be joined here in a few minutes by Mr. Andy Tyson and Mr. Brad Gross. Andy Tyson from Sacred Heart Academy, Brad Gross from Beal City. Just talk about how special this rivalry is. It's an early edition of the Woods Household pregame show, live for the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. You know, our Barberry Law Studios, built by Conwinski Construction. Also, much love to Gates Drilling and Service, The Bird, All-American Grill, Clark Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley Well Drilling, Malley Construction, along with J&J Auto, Blanco Pools and Spas, Conwinski Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, ENS Graphics, Mount Pleasant Automotive, along with Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman, and Associates. As you can see, 4:23 left to go here in the JV game, and then we'll have that 15-minute clock counting things down to the varsity. So we're going to send out here to a quick commercial break. When we come back, if this action gets good, Adam Gursky will get on that camera. I'll get back on the mic, kind of call the game. When I come back, be joined by Andy Tyson Sr. and Brad Gross. Talk a little bit about just how special this rivalry is. As Boys High School Hoops, Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Back with more right after this.
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years. We have all seen this sticker, maybe in Mount Pleasant, Beal City, Ithaca, or Traverse City. There is a reason you see that sticker everywhere. That's because Dick Sova Auto Sales has been selling sharp used cars and trucks for 3 generations. Stop in to see the Sova family in downtown Shepherd for your next low-mileage, immaculate car, and see why they're known for over 40 years of fantastic customer service. Or you can view their inventory now at DickSovaAutoSales.com. Dick Sova Auto Sales, selling sharp used cars and trucks and supporting sharp student athletes. Powell Frame and Collision knows we all spend a lot of time looking out the windshield. So if yours gets cracked, dented, damaged, or destroyed, Powell Frame and Collision, along with their expert collision service, now offers expert auto glass replacement. Working with insurance, they can replace all makes and all models, including new advanced driver assistance system windshields. Mention you saw this ad and you can get $100 off of your windshield replacement. Powell Frame and Collision, downtown Shepherd. For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. I'm now going to hand a headset here to Andy Tyson and Brad Gross. And if these guys get distracted, we still got Adam Gursky with the camera on the action out on the courts. It's gotten pretty tight here. 9-point game in the fourth quarter. Beal City leading Sacred Heart Academy. Can do a quick on-air mic check. You got me, Mr. Tyson?
I got you, brother.
You got me, Mr. Gross?
I do.
All right. Why don't you guys join me? Talk just a little bit about how great this rivalry is, and we'll get towards the end of how it goes so far beyond sports. It's really about family and friendship and community, but start with you, Andy. When I say Beal City, what's the very first thing that pops into your mind?
Well, I'm going to say my mother because she was from Beal City. And there's so many cross rivalry in families that it just goes back forever.
Yeah.
And it got to the point in our house where she barely would root for us when we played because it was about Beal City.
And, Brad, when I say Sacred Heart Academy, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing that comes to my mind is the rivalry of, I mean, when you play Sacred Heart, it doesn't matter who's got the better record. It doesn't matter. It's kind of like that MSU Michigan game. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. So, and the family thing is like like I say, I have nephews playing on both teams. Yeah. So
Totally.
Yeah.
So
do you have nephews playing on both teams?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, that's what really makes it special. And now, Brad, how many games do you think you've been to Beal City Sacred Heart?
Uppers to 50 to 60.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're counting basketball, baseball, football, all that good stuff, for sure.
Yeah. And what about you, Andy? When you try and put a number on it, because
I don't want to put a number because then I'm going to show how old I am. I mean, I've been watching Sacred Heart Beal City since I was in the 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, literally forever.
And I'm sure I'm probably low on my count.
Yeah, well, because like so when you think about it, it's what's cool. We just got a big basket out here from the Irish to make it a 7-point game. And again, if things get tight here in the final minute under 5 points, we'll kind of take a break from our chat and just check out the game as Salisbury brings it down, finds Gross open down low. He up fakes and gets the lay-in. Big basket there for the Aggies. But yeah, when you think about the rivalry, it's all the sports that you guys play is what makes it cool. It's volleyball and football. It's boys and girls basketball, cross country, track and field, baseball and softball. A lot of other schools that you guys might play. You might have a team that you play has a wrestling team, this, that, or the other. For you guys, it's all the boys, it's all the girls playing in all the sports that you guys got. Gross coming down on the break, passes it off to another Gross. That shot no good. Tyson with the rebound. Minute left. The Irish need to get a basket here. Now kind of back to our conversation. Actually, I don't think either of us is going to be able to go back. Actually, we got a timeout here from Parita, so give us a moment. Andy, is there a game that sticks out to you recently with the rivalry of Beal and Sacred Heart?
Not particularly. I mean, it's been interesting, and Mr. Gross can own up to this. I mean, Beal City's pretty much owned us in football. I mean, football's just been a tough go. And then, of course, we went to 8-man, so the rivalry kind of stopped there. But
when you don't have the numbers, it's hard
tough.
to. You got to have. We're fortunate at Beal City. I have 52 kids playing football this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
so
we're gonna be in the 26 range.
So that makes
and not
a big
even
difference.
a JV team. So
that makes a big
it
difference.
makes it hard. But now I'm glad to see we're back at the full 11-man complement. We had a chance to play this year. And,
we played this year. I mean, you could just tell that the Sacred Heart kids just weren't used to the 11-man game.
Not at all.
But I'm not. I'll say this. They had some kids out there that were getting better. They were damn good. They'll be
hard
scary.
to the end.
They're going to be scary next year. I'll tell you that.
It's a solid freshman class.
Absolutely.
And you think about Gator Seiler, Hank McDonald both being. I don't think it would have made a difference in the game per se, but it would have made a difference.
It would have made a difference.
Yep.
It would have made a difference.
And it would have helped. One thing that I wanted softball, the district finals the last couple years has just been
those
so
have been
unbelievable between the two squads. And baseball, it's been a little bit different story because of some domination from Caden Smith for a couple years and Gator Seiler this last year.
Well, we might be seeing that from Seiler this last year. He was pretty dominant on the hill, and I mean, got him back for a couple more years.
You know what it's
right?
like to have a couple of kids on the mound in Class D. You're going to win some games.
You're going to win a lot of games.
And we've got Brady Davis back. And
you got
Seiler,
two guys. You guys could be in the finals. No doubt.
Could be
I was going to say, and you got the righty-lefty combination going up, and Noah Zion's a pretty good pitcher himself or whatever, but ask you about a game you remember recently, Coach Gross. Would it be that football game?
Well, I just remember our last football game because that's what's so fresh in my head. I mean, I was preparing for it, and people are saying, oh, yeah, you're supposed to win the game and blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, I got to prepare for that thing. We haven't played Sacred Heart in a long time. The last thing I want to do is go in there and not win. So,
yeah. And now 42 seconds left to go. The Irish got the ball. They need a basket here in the worst way. This would be huge if they can knock down the three. It's no good off the back of the rim. Hacker with the rebound. You kick back out. Another triple try. This one is good. As I said, things getting interesting here as Berge knocks down the three to make it a 6-point game with 30 seconds left to go. We got a 30-second timeout coming from Parita. And now if I ask you for a game from back in your day, Mr. Andy Tyson-Cedars, is there something that sticks out of memory?
You know, I don't recall any specific games, truthfully. It's too long ago. But I just remember some of the great coaching matchups they've had. I mean, I remember, what was his name? The bald guy that
basketball?
Yeah.
Newman or LeBoy?
Yeah, Newman.
Wayne Newman, yeah.
Wayne Newman. I mean, classic stall guy. I mean, he would slow the game down, and it got to be just like a punching match. Yeah. You know, who would score a bucket first, and they were 30s and 40s at best. Yeah. You know, it was wild. I remember those because I was that age, you know.
Right. I remember some of my football, basketball, baseball. I remember a lot of basketball games actually against like Johnny Hunter and Scott Peratt and those guys. Man, we both had really good teams, and the games come down to turnovers and all that good stuff. But I remember those games a lot.
We'll see if Sacred Heart can create a turnover. Gross gets it on the break. Now looks to finish. What a play there! And now we see it out here in this JV game. You can see the crowd across the way on the camera with the camera work from Adam Gursky. You can hear it in the background from our microphones. This is just a JV game. They haven't even started warm-ups yet for the varsity. This environment is just something special. That one goes off the rim, and that'll kind of wrap it up. But how much success do these schools owe each other, per se, because of this rivalry? Because you get that playoff atmosphere every time you guys match up against each other.
Well, I think it matters for the kids. It matters because you get, like you said, you get that playoff thing going. Like right tonight, this is a great game. The winner or loser of the varsity game, it really doesn't. Not saying that it matters to us and them for sure, but it gets you ready for the next about 3 weeks from now when you need to get into that atmosphere.
I mean, and you guys have this in your league too. There are some lower level teams in your league that just aren't fun to play.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not getting anything out of that matchup.
Yeah, and the kids know it too.
And the kids know it. And so for us, we're not going to see Beal City in a district because they're in C, but it's like they're a good opponent.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to play good teams this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Win or lose, at this point, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But, I mean, obviously with a rivalry, you want to win.
Oh,
everybody
absolutely.
does.
When I talked with Savannah Jones, Maddie Anderson, and Brooke Neff, their favorite game of the year was the game they lost to Roscommon because it was such an intense game, and they got to play up to a level of competition that maybe they didn't know they could play with. Absolutely. So that was pretty cool. And for you guys personally, you talked about Scott Peratt. Was he your quote-unquote rival at Sacred Heart, Brad, thinking back to your day maybe?
Yeah, I would say he was I don't know if he was our rival. I mean, I played summer ball with the guy. He's a great dude. I say hi to him every time I see him. But I mean, him and Johnny Hunter, I just remember those two because they were both guards, and I was a guard, so that's where I remember that. I remember that was my matchup. That's who I guarded.
I just remember mostly of when my boys played. And, Andy played with Charlie Gross.
Oh, yeah.
And Summer Ball and Stefke. Yep. And, those guys, when you're competing against them, they're your enemy.
You hate them.
You hate them. But then when you put them on your team and you're running up and down the floor, it's like they got to be really good friends.
Oh, I never had more fun than I did playing summer ball with Scott Pratt and Mike Seastead and all those guys.
And it changes the perspective of what's important, Charlie Gross was a huge competitor.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he didn't want to leave anything on the floor. Yep. And Andy was the same way, my son. And it's like they were a perfect match against each other, but when it was all said and done and they played summer ball, they were like best friends.
Yep, that's the way it is.
It is today. I mean, just loved it.
Yeah, it's like Owen McKinney, Joe McDonald.
Oh, yeah,
they battled against each other in every single sport for however many years, and now they're roommates down at Hope College doing, what really matters. You know what I mean? We can make that joke. And trying to think, do you know when the rivalry started? If I asked either one of you guys when the first game...
It goes back into the 40s
Long before me.
Yeah, long before me.
Well, you think it goes back to this? Because part of me thinks, when do the school tools exist?
I mean, I know some guys, some older gentlemen in our parish that are huge Sacred Heart fans, and I know some guys in our parish that are Beal City guys, born and bred, and they remember the rivalries. They know the games. They can tell you all about who won back then. And they're 85 years old. So, I mean, this thing's been going on forever.
A long time.
I mean, when you're 14 miles apart, it's a natural opponent. I mean, it couldn't be any better.
And that's what you want, too. You don't have to go very far.
Yeah.
So if there's a little snow on the ground, you're still going to get the crowd out because it's like, it's not that far.
Nope.
So. And, with St. Joseph's, the work, I feel like it's kind of two Catholic communities in a way, too. It's just really cool. But the best question I want to ask you guys is, teams get out here starting to warm up. How many friends / family members do you have, Andy, that wears the royal blue?
Right now, it's gotten less because most of my immediate cousins are my age, and they don't have kids playing anymore. They're done.
Yep.
And same as mine. I mean, my youngest coach basketball, Pat, for 11 years here, and he was the longest tenured Sacred Heart coach ever. And we've had a lot of coaches over the years that were pretty solid. But
so the Tyson family out in Beal City, is that your relation?
it is shirt tail, but it's more. my mom was a Lorenz, so
All right.
I'm close to a lot of those folks, and hit and miss.
Same question to you, Brad. How much family, friends do you have that go to Sacred Heart that wear the red?
Well, Noah Zion obviously is in my mind, nothing. I don't want to take anything away from my guys, but to me, he's the best basketball player on the court tonight. No doubt in my mind.
I think anywhere we go and play,
he's the best player.
He's the best player on the floor most nights.
And I was trying. I was giving him some tips at Christmas time. I was like, "Dude, you got to do this," and my son's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, just trying to help the kid out." But anyways,
well, I mean, you saw it a couple of weeks ago when we played Fulton.
Yep, 29 in the fourth quarter.
Kid had 4 points at halftime, 3 in the third quarter, and then he went off for 29 in the fourth quarter and overtime, and we came back and won. Yeah. I mean, we don't do that if he doesn't do that.
Yep. Yeah.
But there's a lot of others too. I mean, my wife's sister Lori is a teacher here. I know all. You just know everybody.
Diane Fussman and her sister, they're look almost like identical twins.
Yeah.
I always see them always get two of them confused.
Kay and Diane. Yep.
Yeah. Like
so
I said, that's what truly makes this rivalry special. It's not the quote unquote hate. Yeah. It's the love. It's the family. But that turns into something special on the floor because they know they can go at it as hard as they can. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be all love when they come off the floor. But Brad, Andy, thank you guys so much for joining me. Talk a little bit about this rivalry. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Going to take another break here on our Woods Household pregame show. When we come back, I'm going to run down the starting lineups for both these teams and really take a deep dive into Beal City Sacred Heart Academy boys high school hoops coming up on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hey guys, it's Tanya from Clark Modular Homes. I'm here to talk to you today about who we are and what we do. Clark's opened in 1983 and has been centrally located right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We have one of the largest display centers with around 12 to 15 homes on display all year round. We have a fully experienced staff. We also have an in-house project manager who can pull our permits and coordinate our job from start to finish. We are proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We are our own contractor, making it a one-stop shop for you for your home building needs. As the owner would say, we can do it all.
Brad Malley Well Drilling has proudly served Mid-Michigan since the early 1990s. We are family-owned with 3 licensed drillers and over 100 years of experience. We specialize in 5-inch PVC water wells and systems ranging from 2 to 12 inches. Every well we do includes a 5-year warranty and 1-year parts and labor guarantee. We are available 24/7, and you'll always talk to a real person. Call Brad Malley Well Drilling today for a free estimate. Trusted service, generation after generation.
Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill by standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes. Blockco Pools and Spas is Mid-Michigan's #1 pool and hot tub destination that will turn your old space into your #1 destination. From delivery of a full pool for the family to the relaxing hot tub for after work for mom and dad, Blockco Pools and Spas does it all. Stop by their showroom on Remus Road to check out their beautiful selection of hot tubs and learn how you can build the pool of your dreams.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Pure sportsmanship is the most important thing in high school sports. When it comes to your home or business, Pier Plumbing just might be the most important thing. If your plumbing isn't Pier, don't worry, no one needs to see the other angle. For Pier Plumbing, call 989-644-8928 or visit mipierplumbing.com. Block Electric Company in Wademan has been powering Michigan for over 30 years. There's no job too big or too small for Block Electric Company, like an entire school or something simple at the home, like making sure the outdoor lighting, thermostat, or ceiling fan is installed professionally. Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric Company, and go Aggies.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant and our Woods Household pregame show. Coming to you from our Barberry Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Also much love to Mount Pleasant Public Schools, Martinez Lawn Care, Bogwai, Banga, and Bradley, Martinez Painting, Martinez Cleaning, Powell Frame and Collision, Dick Silva Auto Sales, Brickner and Bunker, Farm Bureau Insurance Group, Block Electric, The Diner, WW Construction, All Seasons Fireworks, Pier Plumbing, the official embroiderer of the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, Hanging by a Thread, GNS Mechanical, and our friends Kevin Edwards and the crew at the Maryland Chapman Memorial Fund. It's Beal City. It's Sacred Heart Academy. One of those games I don't need to say a whole lot more than that, and I know everybody in mid-Michigan is ready for the action. Starters for Beal City: Avery Small, Gary Zucker, the Super Gatrell brothers, Drake and Grady, and Kyler Smith. Starters for Sacred Heart Academy: Channing Sherlock, Noah Zion, Brady Davis, Nate Seiler, and Hank McDonald. Ooh, boy, this is going to be a good one. Sacred Heart Academy comes into this game at 12-3. Beal City comes into this game at 15-1. Their only loss, a 4-point slobber knocker versus McBain that couple calls go differently. It definitely could be a 16-0 Beal City team here. These two teams met earlier in the year at the Backyard Brawl at Mount Pleasant High School over Christmas break. Beal City won that game 51-49, but two of the stars on each side. Gator Seiler would tell you he didn't have his greatest game. Drake Gatrell would tell you he didn't have his greatest game, and both of those guys are firing on all cylinders. That can kind of equal each other out. But again, 51-49 was the final there. I believe it was Kyler Smith leading the way for Beal City with 20 points, or was 22 possibly, in that great Backyard Brawl performance. You can see the clock counting down, 5:37 or so on our pregame clock until we get ready for the tip. It was the Beal City boys victorious earlier in the JV game, now looking for the sweep here this evening. Keys to victory for both schools. When it comes down to Sacred Heart Academy, everything revolves around Mr. Noah Zion. He's going to have one of his best battles here today with Avery Small guarding him on ball. That's going to be number 1 in blue, guarding number 3 in white. Make sure you check out that matchup. It is going to be a lot of fun to watch. But kind of my X factor here today is probably going to be Channing Sherlock and Kyler Smith matching up against each other. Kyler Smith has been unbelievable in his junior year. The last time we saw, I saw a game versus McBain, but the game versus McBain NMC, he hit 9 threes, just shy of a school record of Austin Small. I think he hit 10 or 11 against Everett a couple years ago, but he dropped 30 in that game. He is going to be a big, big factor here tonight. But every time I've watched the freshman Channing Sherlock, the coach's son from Sacred Heart Academy, he continues to impress more and more and more. So that's a matchup I'm watching, 12 versus 1. Could also be 12 going up against number 4. Another X factor I definitely think could be Mr. Brady Davis. He had 16 in the Backyard Brawl, including 4 bombs from downtown. He will be a big factor in this game. Grady Gatrell, Drake Gatrell, the Super Gatrell brothers, number 10, number 11 to watch for Beal City. Those two are capable of just taking over a game amongst themselves with the consistency that they have from knowing each other, playing each other their whole lives, and they can both just fill it up. Either one of them capable of going for 20-plus points in a half. So keys to victory for Sacred Heart Academy. You got to slow down the Gatrell brothers and stop the hot hand of Kyler Smith. And Mr. Noah Zion's got to do a good job of dealing with the ball pressure of Avery Small. And also a big key to victory for Sacred Heart Academy, Gator Seiler's got to do quite a bit more than he did in that Backyard Brawl earlier this year. Also a big factor could be Mr. Hank McDonald on the floor for Sacred Heart Academy. Mention the starters, the other names you will be hearing for the Beal City Aggies. You won't be hearing Drew Gross. Hopefully he is back soon for the Aggies. And I'll run through the whole roster here. Drew Gross, Avery Small wearing number 1, Gary Zucker wearing number 2, Eric Elias wearing number 3, Jordan Weber rocking number 5, Drake Gatrell in the 10, Grady Gatrell in the 11, Kyler Smith wearing number 12, Colton Love, the sophomore, playing some fifth quarter action, wearing number 15, Aaron Locke rocking number 22, and Isaiah Greenacre wearing number 3. Slide over for Sacred Heart Academy. Leland Martinez wearing at number 0, Channing Sherlock number 1, Mark Karimi number 2, the senior superstar Nova Zion wearing number 3, senior Brady Davis wearing 4, junior Nate Seiler rocking the 10, Cody DeYoung, senior, wearing number 12, Ben Kropp, the junior for Sacred Heart Academy, will be out there in 24, Hank McDonald, number 30, the freshman at Jackson Moore, number 32, and very similar to Drew Gross, not out there, but hopefully we see him soon, as number 55, Maxim Boykin Lynch. Counting things down here, Woods Household pregame show. Oh, boy, do we got a doozy for you tomorrow night. More rivalry hoops action as the Midland Chemics come to town to take on the Mount Pleasant Oilers. That will be doubleheader action tomorrow, starting around 5:20 or so with our Barbary Law Studios, built by Conwincy Construction, at Mount Pleasant High School tomorrow night. Then on Thursday, it's another good one in the Jack Pine Conference. Last I saw, Beaverton was 14-3. The Shepherd boys were 9-7. That should be a fantastic matchup. Shepherd playing a bit tougher schedule than Beaverton, and so I think that'll be a pretty even matchup there. Again, that was the last time I saw that Beaverton record. I believe it was 14-3, and that will be the biggest challenger for Beal City in their district. That'll be in Farwell, and still waiting athletic director approval, but that's where we will plan on being, as Buck 92 will be here at the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant for boys districts. Thanks to more of our great sponsors here tonight. Dance Again, Dress Consignment Shop in Wademan. Snowball pretty much moving on by, but it'll be here before you know it. Prom, and you don't have to go to the big city to look pretty. Just go talk to Carol Lynch and the crew at Dance Again, Dress Consignment Shop in Wademan. Also, much love to CNC Enterprises, your headquarters for all things Carhartt, Red Wing, and Irish Setter boots. The Isabella Community Sportsplex, Morey Courts, Martin Ice Arena, and the Morey Gymnastics Center. Mount Pleasant Heating and AC. Smith & Sons, the Beal City Village Store, Sydney's Judges Bench, Dog Central in downtown Mount Pleasant, and Barry Funeral Home, Boomer's Lawn Care, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, almost up north, and Stitches for Britches, Schaefer's Bait and Sporting Goods, Gross Farms and Brad Gross Electric, the Fisher Companies, Central Concrete, Central Asphalt, and Fisher Transportation, and Kenneth Egger DDS. I'm going to go back and mention Gross Farms, Brad Gross Electric, and Conwinski Construction once again. So just had Brad Gross on with me a few minutes ago, and Conwinski Construction, partly owned by Andy Tyson's senior son, Andy Tyson Jr., one of the guys on the staff for Sacred Heart Academy. And so just big ups to them for being part of this Woods Household pregame show as we get ready for the action. We're going to send it off here to another commercial break. When we come back, might be in the middle of introductions for Sacred Heart Academy. Might be time for the opening tip. It's the Aggies, the Irish, coming up on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Weaveridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weaveridge Financial. Weaveridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeaveridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weaveridge Financial, member SIPC. Martinez Painting, Central Michigan's trusted painting professionals. They specialize in both interior and exterior jobs for your home and business. No matter how big or how small the job, they transform any space with quality and precision. Learn more by visiting Martinez Painting on Facebook today or give them a call at 989-317-5536. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. To make your next event bigger and brighter, stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Imagine a home that reflects your style. With WW Construction, that dream will become a reality. As a trusted Mid-Michigan builder, WW Construction specializes in builds and remodels that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary ones. Join the growing family of homeowners who trust WW Construction for quality and craftsmanship. Call WW Construction today at 989-621-2722 to make your dreams a reality.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to that action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. The lights are off. Mike Verlager has taken over the PA system, introducing the starters for the Sacred Heart Academy Irish. And I had Hank McDonald in that starting lineup. Leland Martinez is actually in the starting lineup, so we'll see if that changes things up. And it takes Hank McDonald out of the starting lineup. Again, Hank McDonald coming back from injury during football season. But here we go. For the Aggies, it's Avery Small, Gary Zucker, Drake Gatrell, Grady Gatrell, and Kyler Smith. For the Irish, Leland Martinez, Channing Sherlock, Noah Zion, Brady Davis, and Nate Gator Seiler. Here we go. Rivalry hoops at its best in the Mid-Michigan area. The Beal City Aggies, the Sacred Heart Academy Irish, 15-1, 12-3. Ready to battle it out here, and what's so cool about this game is everything's on the line, but nothing's on the line. These two teams want to win this game so bad. It's not for a conference championship. It's not for playoff points in their division, as they're not in the same division. It is all about just beating your local rival. And again, your friends, your family members, as a lot of these guys are related out here one way or another, or they grew up playing a whole lot of sports together. Opening tip is going to go into the hands of Beal City and Drake Gatrell from his younger brother, Grady. Grady Gatrell takes it into the lane, sends it off to Avery Small. He gets a screen. Avery Small, short jumper from the elbows, no good. Leland Martinez with the rebound. He'll drop it back to Noah Zion. Zion into the front court with the right-hand dribble. Again, this is a fun matchup with Avery Small and Noah Zion. Gator Seiler with it, guarding him, Grady Gatrell. Back to Noah Zion it goes. He's going to get a screen. Kicks it out to Brady Davis. Davis looks for the drive. It's not there. He'll retreat. Go to Gator Seiler. Seiler now to Channing Sherlock, and it is Sherlock against Kyler Smith. This is a fun freshman-junior matchup of two elite athletes with Kyler Smith and Channing Sherlock. Pass in the middle, looking to finish down low is Leland Martinez. No good. He gets his own rebound. It's knocked away. Grady Gatrell drops it off to Kyler Smith. Smith into the front court with the right-handed dribble. Kicks it in the corner to Drake Gatrell. The pass is going to be a little wild. It goes out of bounds, sending it back to Sacred Heart Academy. 7:05 left to go, first quarter. We are scoreless. Beal City, Sacred Heart Academy here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. It's Zion. It's Small into the front court. Again, you see Avery Small play that pressure defense on a lot of guys. He knows he's got to give Zion a step or two out there because he's so quick, has such a good handle. Gator Seiler catch and shoot on the three off the front of the rim, no good. Big time rebound down low from Leland Martinez. Looks to drop it in the middle of the Seiler. It's knocked away. Seiler does recover it. Long shot, no good. Got a rebound down low. Foul's going to go against Sacred Heart Academy. Be going against Channing Sherlock, call for the push. 6:42 left to go, first quarter. We are still scoreless. The Beal City Aggies, Sacred Heart Academy. And as local matchup as it gets right here, it's these two. It is Shepherd and Sacred Heart. When I think of our ultra-local number one rivalries, I'll throw Ithaca Shepherd in there as well. And maybe start to say Ithaca Beal City when it comes to football. Nice spin move from Grady Gatrell in the lane. He can't get it to go. Great job by Martinez, staying with it. Sherlock catches into the front court, doesn't put up the shot. Dribbles, going to go off the foot of Avery Small. Small now into the front court, swings it way ahead to Grady Gatrell. Up fakes, looks to drive by Seiler. Now out to Zucker. He wants to catch a shoot on the triple try. Catches nothing but air. He's going to hear it here from the Sacred Heart Academy fans after that one. 0-0 the score. 6:13 left to go, first quarter. The Irish, the Aggies, a defensive battle so far. Zion across the timeline, drops it off to Channing Sherlock. Cross court in front of our broadcast position, it goes to Brady Davis. Davis looking for the drive. Spins to the left. Good defense from Drake Gatrell staying with them. Senior against senior here. Now Channing Sherlock with it. Gator Seiler now has it. Seiler guarded by Grady Gatrell. Free throw line jumper for Sherlock off the rim, no good. Drake Gatrell with the rebound. Senior point guard brings it into the front court. Noah Zion, Drake Gatrell, 2 4-year varsity point guards battling it out here today on this floor. What a matchup. Into the lane, Gatrell goes, waiting for the foul call. There's nothing there as he gets tripped up on the play. Goes out of bounds, back to the Irish. 5:33 left to go, first quarter. Still scoreless. 2.5 minutes into the ball game. Zion into the front court. Looks to get all the way to the lane. Looks to finish down low, and he gets it to go. What a play from Noah Zion as he gets the first basket of the game. Just kind of willed that one into the hoop. Zucker with it on the perimeter opposite the Sacred Heart bench. Now to Drake Gatrell it goes. Gatrell guarded by Zion. Looks to make a move. Wants to spin into the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Extra pass to Grady Gatrell. He thought about the three. Probably should have taken it. Now Avery Small has it. He'll look to drive. Good defense from Channing Sherlock. Now Zucker on the handoff. Has it in the lane. Out to Grady Gatrell. He can catch and shoot. No good. There's Zucker there with the rebound and the putback. Not a bad shot there from Grady Gatrell. He's open. You want him taking that every time, but a nice job by Zucker grabbing that rebound and getting the putback. 2-2 the score. 4:40 left first quarter. Up to the top of the key, it goes to Gator Seiler. Looks to drive on Grady Gatrell. Not there. Good defense from the freshman from Beal City. Zion goes around a screen. Looks to knife his way into lane. Kicks it all the way back out to Seiler off the double team. He's open off the front of the rim. No good. Great box out down low from Gary Zucker to come up with a rebound for Beal City. The senior all-sports star will bring it into the front court. Drop it off to Kyler Smith. Smith hands it off to Avery Small. Now to Drake Gatrell it goes. Pardon me. Guarded by Channing Sherlock. Gatrell wants to make a move on the freshman. Takes it to the elbow. Up and under he goes. Looking for the floater. It's not there. Brady Davis with the rebound. 2-2 remains the score halfway through the first quarter. Chris Bachman on the mic. Adam Gursky on the camera here. Bringing you all the action from downtown Mount Pleasant. Our Barberry Law Studios built by Konwinski Construction. Zion looking to take it into the lane. Gets double teamed. Drops it off to Martinez. He's going to have it knocked away, but there'll be a foul called going against Beal City. 2 free throws coming now for Leland Martinez. 3:45 left to go first quarter. Martinez heading to the free throw line. Starting 5 out there for both squads. Still Brady Davis, Noah Zion, Seiler, Sherlock would go with Martinez. His first free throw drops in for the freshman. For the Aggies, checking in is Eric Elias for Kyler Smith. So it's Eric Elias, the Gatrells, Grady and Drake, Gary Zucker and Avery Small out there for Beal City. Sacred Heart with the 3-2 lead, make it 4-2. Nice job by the freshman, Leland Martinez, knocking both of those down. Freshman Grady Gatrell brings it into the front court for Beal City. Takes it all the way into the lane, looks for the finish. It's not there. Skying for the rebound is Noah Zion. Zion into the front court. Going to be a bump from Avery Small. Zion kind of waited for him. You see some smart play from Avery Small right there, having a conversation with the officials saying, tell me exactly what I did wrong so I can correct it. 3:29 left first quarter. It's 4-2. Sacred Heart Academy with the lead. Defensive battle, some nerves so far here in the early going at a packed gym at Sacred Heart Academy at downtown Mount Pleasant. Channing Sherlock, catch and shoot. It's money. I mentioned him being the X factor in our pregame. He buries the triple. We got a technical foul going against Channing Sherlock as he had some words after the free throw there. And so that's going to cost Sacred Heart Academy. They go up 7-2, but we now have free throws coming for Drake Gatrell off the technical foul. I feel like that's one of those, yes, Cam Gatrell. I think he's even going to say, let that one go during this game, guys. We're out here having fun. Drake Gatrell heads to the free throw line. The senior misses the first one. Jackson Moore checking into the game for Channing Sherlock. And head coach Justin Sherlock having a little conversation right now. 7-2 the score. Second free throw coming here for Gatrell. That one will rattle home for the senior. 7-3 Irish with the lead. It'll be Beal City basketball. Big thing for Channing Sherlock. That's his second foul now, getting that technical. That could be a big factor in this one. Jackson Moore into the game for the Irish as Avery Small comes across the half-court line. The Irish Clover logo here in downtown Mount Pleasant. Drake Gatrell looking for the drive. Top of the key, it goes to Grady Gatrell. Again, he can take that shot. Eric Elias now with it. Back up top, it goes to Avery Small. 2:57 left to go, first quarter. 7-3, Irish with the lead. Small with it. Kicks it to Zucker. Zucker to Grady Gatrell. He's going to take the corner jumper off the rim. No good. Nice box out down low from Seiler to come up with the board. He'll drop it off to Noah Zion. 7-3 our score. 2:39 left to go, first quarter. Zion thought about the pull-up. Instead, drops it back to Seiler. Into the lane he goes, looking for the floater. It's off the glass and good for Gator Seiler. What a start for the Irish. They lead at 9-3 with 2:25 left to go in the first quarter. Here comes Avery Small, the freshman. Jackson Moore awaiting him defensively. Small looks to take it in the lane, spins, works it outside. Open again is Grady Gatrell. He's missed a couple, so he doesn't want to take that shot. Goes to his older brother, Drake Gatrell. He'll dribble it towards the top of the key, guarded by Noah Zion. Looks to spin in, it's not there. Drops it in the corner, Eric Elias. Up top it goes to Grady Gatrell. Avery Small, he's going to put up the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped back into the hands of Avery Small. Looks to knife through the defense. He'll kick it to Zucker. Up top to Grady Gatrell. Catch and shoot this time for the freshman. Short off the rim. Leland Martinez with the rebound for the Irish. He's had a great first quarter. 1:45 left in the first. Zion across the half-court line. Gets a screen. Looks to take the elbow jumper. He rises and he hits. Zion's got 4. He's made some nice passes as well. He is leading the charge. 11-3, Irish with the lead. Timeout, Cam Gatrell in Beal City. It's all Sacred Heart Academy so far at home here in the early going. Remember, Beal won this game earlier, 51-49 at Mount Pleasant High School. Here at home, they're off to a great start. They've got 4 from Zion, 2 from Seiler, a 3 from Channing Sherlock. Leland Martinez has made a pair of free throws. The only field goal coming for Beal City is a putback from Gary Zucker and a split pair of free throws from Drake Gatrell. It's 11-3. Sacred Heart Academy with the lead here in the early going. Much love to Barbary Law, Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, the Bird All-American Grill in downtown Mount Pleasant, which I'm sure is going to be packed after this one. Clark Modular Homes, Wayfridge Financial, Woods Household Appliance, Brad Malley, Well Drilling and Malley Construction. Also a big shout out to my main man Adam Gursky on the camera tonight, providing you with the best shots you are going to get for live high school hoops in the mid-Michigan area. Maybe even in the Michigan area. I don't know how many people got the good camera set up like we got. The only thing I'll joke that holds us back from time to time is that connection. A la if you joined us this past Friday, Mount Pleasant at Midland Dow. A bit of a struggle there. It'll be better tomorrow night. Mount Pleasant hosting Midland High. Kyler Smith back into the ball game. He'll kick it in the corner to Avery Small. Back to Eric Elias. It's Eric Elias, Kyler Smith, Avery Small, and the 2 Gatrells. Grady Gatrell with it. Looks to go into the lane. Kicks it out to Avery Small. Small looking for the drive. It's not there. It's great defense from the Irish here in this first quarter. Kyler Smith looks to spin his way to lane. He's going to be bumped. Does a good job keeping the handle on it. Now Grady Gatrell with it on the perimeter. Kicks it out to Drake Gatrell. Puts up the elbow jumper. No good. Trying to grab the rebound. It's Martinez and Gatrell battling for it. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Leland Martinez. 11-3. Irish in front here. 50 seconds left to go. First quarter. Officials, good conversation there between a couple of the players, making sure they are on the same page. 50 seconds left to go first quarter. It's been all Irish. They lead at 11-3. Goes into Avery Small, up to Kyler Smith. Smith with it, brings it towards the three-point line. Now to Grady Gatrell it goes. Now to Drake Gatrell. He up fakes in the corner, spins. It's not there. Back to Grady Gatrell. Now to Avery Small. Small is going to get a screen from Grady Gatrell. Looking for the roll. It's not there. Now they go to the elbow. Grady Gatrell puts it on the deck, looking to finish down low. No good, but he'll draw the foul on the play and head to the free throw line for a pair. So older brother Drake Gatrell split a pair moments ago. Now Grady Gatrell with a chance to put in a couple free throws here. You think the Aggies just with one field goal here in this first quarter, be big for him to knock down these free throws. Freshman steps up to the line, hearing some noise from the Beal City fans. First one off the front of the rim, no good. One thing to think about, Sacred Heart Academy did not have school today. Maybe do look like they've got a bit fresher legs out there than these Aggies do. Second free throw will drop in for the freshman. It's now 11-4 with 29 seconds left to go until the end of our first quarter. Zion across the half-court line with the right-handed dribble. Gator Seiler kind of out there, ready to set a screen if he needs one. It's like Zion's ready to just kind of waste out a few seconds here before we head to the second quarter. Looks to go around Avery Small, kind of like a coffee grinder. Now he's going to get a screen. Looks to knife his way into lane. Looks for the fadeaway off the rim. Almost dropped in. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. There'll be a foul going against Sacred Heart Academy as well. It's going to go against Leland Martinez on the push. We've got 5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Drake Gatrell's going to get the inbounds. Noah Zion's awaiting him near the three-point line. See if he gets a screen from his brother. Trying to put up the last-second shot here is Drake Gatrell. It's going to be short. 11-4 at the end of one. What a start for Sacred Heart Academy defensively. They only give up 1 field goal. The top-ranked Aggies into the first quarter. Back with the second quarter right after this.
Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill by standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to downtown Mount Pleasant. And the Academy in our Barberry Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Also love the J&J Auto, Blocko Pools and Spas. Somebody's got to heat up out there like a Blocko jacuzzi. You could say it for either team. 4 points for Noah Zion, the leading scorer through the first quarter. But if you're the Aggies of Beal City, just 1 field goal in that first quarter, it might be your worst or second worst offensive performance of the year. I go back when they were trailing 17-5 against McBain NFC at the end of one. They trail by 4 here, or 7 here, 11-4. Zion with the ball into the front court. He's really controlled things here in the first quarter. Got a travel going against Gator Seiler as he shuffled the feet before he put it on the deck. It's 11-4. Irish with the lead over the Aggies here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. The best our rivalries get. Again, I love that Claire Shepherd. I love that Shepherd Ithaca, that Midland Mount Pleasant. There's something special about Beal City and Sacred Heart. And as I said with Andy Tyson, Brad Gross at the beginning, it's not hate. It's just how well all these communities know each other. Avery Small looks to drive by Jackson Moore. He'll kick it in the corner to Zucker. He's got to save it into Kyler Smith. Smith's going to get a screen. Goes around Brady Davis. Wants the free throw line jumper. No good. Big rebound down low from Grady Gatrell. Kicks it back to Kyler Smith. He up fakes. Gets Brady Davis off his feet. Into lane he goes. Looking for the finish. It's not there. Good defense down low on the help from Noah Zion. And the lid's still on the rim here for the Beal City Aggies. They just have 1 field goal. 7:07 left to go here in quarter number 2. Gates drilling a service. Halftime report right around the bend. Noah Zion. Gatrell back to Brady Davis. Into lane he goes for the floater. Shot no good. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds. I'm going to say last touch by Beal City. 11-4 is the score. 6:56 left to go. Noah Zion's got 4 points. He has been our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by Weefrich Financial so far. Ball goes into Gator Seiler. Back to Noah Zion. He up fakes. Links it down low to Seiler, who'll lay it in at the rim. Seiler's got 4, and that could be in the running for a Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. And I saw Mark Mumford coming in earlier to check this one out. 13-4. Irish in front of the Aggies. Kyler Smith goes around a screen to Gatrell in the corner to Zucker. He wants the 3. Off the rim, no good. Hank McDonald into the game. He grabs the rebound for the Irish. It's Hank McDonald, Jackson Moore, Gator Seiler, and Brady Davis out there for the Irish. Out there for the Aggies, Avery Small, Drake Gatrell, Kyler Smith, and Grady Gatrell, the starting 5. Zion looking to create space. He'll kick it out to Seiler. Drives in a lane, looks for the fadeaway. It'll drop in for the junior. Seiler's got 6. We've got a full timeout coming from Coach Sherlock. I think he wants to tell his team, we've got an opportunity right now. We cannot take our foot off the gas. We'll be back after this break here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. It's all Irish so far.
Mount Pleasant Automotive on Mission has been serving local auto shops and do-it-yourselfers since 1988. Mount Pleasant Automotive is locally owned and carries all the auto part, car care products, and auto maintenance supplies you will need. Visit them online at mtpleasantautomotive.com. Mount Pleasant Automotive, caring for our cars and our local student athletes. Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. There's 6:10 left to go in the second quarter. I haven't seen if the Aggies are still ranked number 1 in D3 after falling to McBain last night, but only 4 points through about 10 minutes of hoops for a top-ranked team. That's not going to get it done. Timeout coming from Justin Sherlock, actually, in this situation, and I think that was a good call there from Sherlock. You got to tell your team, we've got this team on the ropes. You cannot let them up off the mat. 15-4. The Irish lead the Aggies. 6:05 left to go in this first half. Avery Small guarded by Jackson Moore as he comes across the half-court line. Get a screen from Grady Gatro. Looking for the roll. It's not there. Good defense from Hank McDonald. Now Drake Gatro with the basketball. Takes it in the lane. Spins. Looks for the finish at the rim. It's not there. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Beal City. Some contact down low. No foul call. So the ball will go back to the Irish. They lead at 15-4. Zion into the front court on the dribble. He'll hand it off to Brady Davis, who'll go cross court to Jackson Moore. They want to free up Noah Zion at the top of the key. Good chase from Drake Gatro, not allowing that. Here's a three from the corner, Brady Davis. No good. Long rebound goes to Drake Gatro. Quickly up across the half-court line. Now to Grady Gatro. Knifes in the lane. Be a blocking foul down low going against Jackson Moore. 15-4 the score, 5:30 left to go, second quarter. Channing Sherlock, Leland Martinez set to check back into the game for the Irish. Hank McDonald come back out. Jackson Moore will come back out. So we got the starting 5 out there for both teams here in this situation. The Gatrels, Zucker will get it down low against Leland Martinez, try and find the finish. Great defense down low from Leland Martinez. Freshman having a big impact here in this first half. Nice move from Gatro. Looks to kick it out to Avery Small for the 3. This would be big. It's good from the junior. And that'll also be in the running for a Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. Great hook pass there from the baseline from Drake Gatro. Zion with the basketball. Goes to Gator Seiler, top of the key. Back to Zion it goes. Guarding him is Avery Small. Zion will get a screen. Looks to use it all the way to the hoop. He goes and he lays it in. Zion's got 6. It's 17-7. Irish in front by 10. 4:51 left in the second quarter. Small looks to drive by the defender. There's going to be a foul on the play going against Channing Sherlock. That's Sherlock's 3rd foul out there on the touch. So he's probably going to have to come back out of the game. Jackson Moore will come back in for him. Inbounding the ball will be Drake Gatro. Brady Davis has done a great job defensively here in this first half, not allowing Kyler Smith some open catch and shoots. As I say that, Smith gets the ball on the dribble, wants to kick it down low. It's not there, so he just kind of has to leave it. It's recovered by Drake Gatro. He'll get a screen from his younger brother, looking to find space. Drops it back to Grady Gatro. Hand it back off to Kyler Smith. Smith looks to spin in the lane. It's not there. Backdoor cut to Drake Gatro. He'll kick it out to Avery Small. Small's going to mishandle it for a moment, kind of rolled the basketball. It'll be a turnover on the Aggies. Send it back to the Irish. The Aggies just have 2 field goals here so far in the first half. A 3 from Drake Gatro, a lay-in from Gary Zucker. They've got 2 more free throws. That is it. It's been a wonderful defensive performance from Sacred Heart Academy in this first half, and Noah Zion doing a great job running the show, not turning the ball over. 3 is no good for Seiler. Nice box out as Grady Gatro comes up with the rebound. He brings it into the front court for Beal City. To Kyler Smith it goes. Back to Gatro. We'll hand it off to Smith. Again, a great job by Brady Davis chasing Kyler Smith everywhere. Small has it to Zucker. He looks to knife his way into the lane. Spin move under the hoop. Almost got the reverse to go. Rebound is gathered down low by Gator Seiler. Foul's going to go against Gary Zucker, and he's going to be teed up on the play. Second technical foul going against Gary Zucker. He cannot believe it. The look on Gary Zucker's face right now is just of absolute shock. It'll be free throws coming for Noah Zion, who's got 6 points here in the first half and has ran the point guard position for Sacred Heart Academy absolutely masterfully. As a senior guard steps to the rim, steps to the free throw line. First one is up and good. 7 now on the night for Noah Zion. He can make it 8 here with this free throw. That is also good. Say Brad Gross gave him some advice after last game, told me he's got to shoot it a little bit more. I think he only had 6 shot attempts in that game at Mount Pleasant High School. He's already got 8 points here in the first half, 2-3 assists, and just done a great job running the point for Sacred Heart Academy. As he tries to find another opening, he kicks it to Brady Davis cross court. Davis takes it in, wants to kick it to Martinez in the middle. It's knocked away. Seiler comes up with it to Zion. Extra pass in the corner. Jackson Moore. His three, no good. Nice box out there, and the rebound from Gary Zucker. Up ahead, it goes to Kyler Smith. He wants to pass it down low. It's knocked away by Zion, who dives on the floor looking to save the ball. Gonna go out of bounds. It'll be Beal City basketball, but what an effort there from Noah Zion. Gatrell into Gatrell. Grady Gatrell looks to go baseline. Kicks it out. Avery Small on the catch and shoot. Looking for another. No good. Rebound. Battle for and one down low by Nate Seiler. 19-7 the score. Again, just 2 field goals here in this first half for Beal City. Zion looking to find an opening. Gets a screen. Doesn't really use it. Now drives by the defender. In the lane he goes. Looking for the layup. No good. No foul call. Kyler Smith comes up with a rebound. Possible numbers here for Beal City if they hurry. Drake Gatrell has it. Guarded by Brady Davis. He wants to clear out here in the one-on-one situation. Looks to drive by Davis. Takes it into the lane. And kick it out to Grady Gatrell. Extra pass to Avery Small. It's not there. Great rotation from Sacred Heart Academy on the defensive end. Now it's catch and shoot for Kyler Smith. No good off the back of the rim. Good closeout there from Leland Martinez. 19-7 the score. 2:34 left to go in the first half. Zion slowly comes across the half-court line for Sacred Heart Academy. To Davis. Knocked away for a moment, but it's recovered by Seiler. Now with it in the corner is Noah Zion. Guarding him, Avery Small. Back to Seiler. Back to Zion. Zion going around a couple defenders. Couple fancy dribbles. Looks to take it into the lane. Kick it in the corner to Jackson Moore. Blocked by Avery Small. He looks to save it in one motion. It'll stay Sacred Heart basketball, but you see the athleticism of Avery Small there. Eric Elias coming back into the game for Beal City. Again, the Aggies just 2 field goals here in this first half. They've made a pair of free throws, but just a 3-pointer from Small and a putback from Gary Zucker. That's it. Long inbounds goes into Seiler. Gets it back to Davis. Davis looks to drive in a lane, looking for the runner. No good. Martinez there with the rebound. His putback no good, but he's going to draw a foul on. No, it's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Beal City. It's been a couple calls. If you're Beal City, you haven't liked this first half. If you're Sacred Heart, you probably don't like that one there. 19-7 the score. Avery Small brings it up across the half-court line for Beal City. Goes to Drake Gatrell. Gatrell wants the elbow jumper. It's true for the senior. That is just the 3rd field goal here in the first half for Beal City. They trail by 10, 19-9. Seiler hands it to Davis. Guarding him is Grady Gatrell. He'll hand it off to Noah Zion. Zion was Small on him. Drives, goes to Seiler. Seiler's double teamed on the play. It's going to be knocked away. It'll be a foul going against the Aggies. It'll be Sacred Heart Academy possession from underneath their own basket. It's going to go against Avery Small. Jackson Moore will inbound it out there with Gator, Seiler, Leland Martinez, Brady Davis, and Noah Zion. For the Aggies, it's Eric Elias, the 2 Gatrells, Kyler Smith, and Gary Zucker. Here comes the 3 from Davis in the corner. It's good. Huge 3 from Brady Davis. 21-9. The Irish on top with 1:18 left to go in the first half. What a performance so far from the Irish, and in particular on the defensive end. On top it goes to Grady Gatrell. He kicks it out to Gary Zucker. Now to Eric Elias. Back to Zucker. Thought about the catch and shoot. Now in the lane he goes. Looking to finish at the rim. No good, but he'll draw the foul on the play. Gary Zucker's got 2 points. Can make it 3 and 4 at the free throw line. It's 21-9. Irish in front. 58 seconds left to go here in the first half. First foul against Gator Seiler. Zucker at the line. Free throw's always big when you're down double digits. That one no good off the side of the rim. 2 of 5 from the free throw line are the Aggies so far in this one. Sacred Heart Academy's 4-4. Second one from Zucker. That one also no good. Nice job by Elias battling down low for the rebound, but Seiler uses his height to come up with it. Zion into the front court. You could have the Irish holding for a final shot here if they wanted to. They probably, unless you've got a real open look, you probably do want to do that. You lead by 12. You've only given up 3 field goals. One of the top teams in the state here in this first half. I thought, if anything, this would be more of an offensive battle between these two, but it's turned into a defensive battle, kind of what Andy Tyson talked about in our pregame. Great job by Brady Davis recovering that one. 30-second timeout coming from Coach Sherlock with just under 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Don't have This Week in MHSA Sports queued up with John Ross, so we'll have a couple commercial breaks, talk a little bit about what these two teams need to do to win this game in the second half. And for the Irish, you just need to keep playing the defense you're playing. And if you're the Aggies, you're asking Coach, if you're Coach Cam Gatry, you just got to say, guys, we've got to wake up out there. There's a few open shot attempts we probably should have taken. We didn't, and then we end up turning the ball over. And also, again, it wouldn't make a difference, win, lose in the scoreboard. 4-4 from the free throw line for Sacred Heart Academy. 2 of 6 from the free throw line for the Beal City Aggies. And you had 4 more points on there, 21-13. Sounds a lot different than 21-9. And also the free throws for Sacred Heart. 2 of them coming on a technical foul. Inbounds pass goes into the backcourt. Nice move into lane for Zion. Looking for the left-handed finish. It's not there. He hits the deck hard. No whistle. 10 seconds left to go. Well, 12 seconds left to go. Kyler Smith with it. Gets it to Aaron Locke in the front court. To Eric Elias. He thought about the catch and shoot. I think they're going to say he stepped on the out-of-bounds line there. Actually, no, it's going to be a foul on the backside going against Gary Zucker. That'll be Zucker's 3rd foul as well. 21-9 the score. 5 seconds left to go. Noah Zion have a chance here to maybe put something up here at the buzzer. Takes it into the front court. Wants to get to that elbow for that jumper. Actually kicks it out to Davis for the 3. It's good for Brady Davis. On the dish from Noah Zion. Davis has 6 at the half on 2 late 3-pointers, and the Irish lead it 24-9 at the half. What a first half performance from Sacred Heart Academy, and especially Mr. Noah Zion running the show. He's got 8 points. He's handled the rock very, very well against some really good defense. And he's also dropping some dimes out there. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, assist of the game type stuff. Be back with your Gates Drilling and Service halftime report right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Mount Pleasant Automotive on Mission has been serving local auto shops and do-it-yourselfers since 1988. Mount Pleasant Automotive is locally owned and carries all the auto part, car care products, and auto maintenance supplies you will need. Visit them online at mtpleasantautomotive.com. Mount Pleasant Automotive, caring for our cars and our local student athletes. Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant.
Welcome to the Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. 24-9, the Irish with the lead. 2 late second quarter threes from Brady Davis, 6 points from Gator Seiler, and 8 points from Noah Zion have got the Irish in control of this one. It has been a masterful performance out there from Mr. Noah Zion. He has been absolutely fantastic for Sacred Heart Academy. He has got 8 first-half points. He's made it pretty much so Sacred Heart is unturnable, if that actually makes sense. And then you slide over for Beal City. They're just struggling out there from the field. They only have 3 total field goals. Give credit to Brady Davis and Channing Sherlock when he was in there for chasing around Kyler Smith. He hasn't really been able to find any openings. Avery Smalls connected on one from downtown. Gary Zucker's got a putback, and Grady Gatrell's got a basket down low. That is it for Beal City. It's 24-9. Sacred Heart leads it at home. How much is home court advantage worth? Well, it looks like a lot right now. What a performance from Noah Zion in the first half. But we've seen this Beal City team come back from 12 down against McBain NMC. They're down 14 here to Sacred Heart Academy. One of the top-ranked teams in the state is going to have to play one of their best second halves if they want to come back against this Irish squad. Going to take a break here on our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report. When we come back, talk about kind of a couple keys to victory, but it's pretty obvious out there. Just 3 field goals in that first half from Beal City. That is what's got to change. Time for a break. Gates Drilling and Service halftime report on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Mike Stanton, and I'm honored to represent the Marilyn Chapman Memorial Fund, created to honor Marilyn's legacy of generosity, compassion, and commitment to our community. At its core, our mission is simple: to support our youth, remove barriers, and create opportunities for kids to grow, compete, and succeed, both in their community and in the game of life. We are incredibly excited to support the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. They do an outstanding job highlighting student athletes, local schools, and the power of teamwork, shining a light on the hard work and dedication that is often overlooked. This partnership allows us to celebrate not just wins on the field, but character and leadership along the way. At the end of the day, it's about investing in our youth, strengthening our communities, and carrying forward Maryland's spirit of giving. To learn more about the Marilyn Chapman Memorial Fund and the events we support, find us on Facebook by searching Marilyn Chapman Memorial Fund. Go Blue Jays.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582. Malley Construction in Mount Pleasant are experts in residential and commercial construction. From poured walls, flat work, pipe work, and road work, Malley Construction does it all. And they are Michigan Department of Transportation pre-qualified. Malley Construction is family-owned and a proud supporter of local high school sports. Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student-athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraff. With Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at The Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant. Hiring a cleaning service doesn't mean you're lazy. Martinez Cleaning knows it means you value your time and want to come home and relax and not worry about the mess. Martinez Cleaning allows you to do just that. Come home and relax to a nice clean home. Schedule your appointment and learn more by visiting Martinez Cleaning on Facebook or call today at 989-289-8615. Welcome back inside our Gates of Drilling and Service halftime report here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Just talking, Joe Gepford,
Mr. Mark Mumford about that first half and telling them that's probably the best defensive first half that I have seen from any team this year, considering that you're going up against one of the top teams in the state in the Beal City Aggies, and he only gave up 3 field goals. So 1 in the first quarter, just 2 in the second quarter. They had to earn them all as well. Avery Small hit a nice 3 on a driving dish. I believe it was Grady Gatrell on the pass. Gary Zucker's rebound shot came on a putback. Grady Gatrell, it was a tough shot down low when he got that one to go. And so the defense from the Irish here on their home floor has been absolutely electric here in the first half as the Aggies come back out on the floor. And so the second half for the Aggies, think of your Beal City, there's not a whole lot you want to change. You need to get more aggressive taking it to the basket. And then if you're open from downtown, shoot it. Whether you're Grady Gatrell, Drake Gatrell, Kyler Smith, Avery Small, or Eric Elias, or Gary Zucker. Any one of those guys are capable of knocking down that three-pointer. If you're able to catch and shoot on the rhythm, you probably need to do that, and in particular with the way the Irish are playing a defense here in this one. And if you're Sacred Heart Academy, just do what you did defensively in the first half, and you're going to win this game. You only gave up 9 points in the first half to one of the top small school basketball teams in the state. You do that, you're going to win it. We'll be back with the second half right after this. Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hi, I'm attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary. He can be yours too.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant Automotive on Mission has been serving local auto shops and do-it-yourselfers since 1988. Mount Pleasant Automotive is locally owned and carries all the auto part, car care products, and auto maintenance supplies you will need. Visit them online at mtpleasantautomotive.com. Mount Pleasant Automotive, caring for our cars and our local student athletes. Bogwai Banga and Bradley on Main Street in Mount Pleasant provides uncompromising integrity when providing tax and accounting services to individuals and small businesses in the Mid-Michigan area. Bogwai Banga and Bradley has an expert CPA ready to help you, whether you're an individual that needs help with taxes or a business that needs help with, well, just about everything. Bogwai Banga and Bradley is a leader in the community and a proud supporter of local high school sports. Visit them online at bwbpc.com or stop into their office on Main Street in downtown Mount Pleasant. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes, working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291. Brickner and Bunker Farm Bureau Insurance Group is Mid-Michigan's #1 team for protecting what matters most to you. Home, auto, life, farm, business. They offer a wide variety of coverage at affordable rates with the customer service of a best friend. Visit Brickner and Buckner Farm Bureau Insurance Group on Pickard Road or visit them online at bricknerbunkerinsurance.com.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Thanks so much for tuning in to the Gates of Drilling and Service halftime report here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Bird All-American Grill postgame show still coming up, and this one started the third quarter 24-9. The Irish lead with the Aggies. Talking with Mark Mumford, saying it's one of the most impressive defensive performances I've seen in the first half from Sacred Heart Academy. If they can do something similar here in the second half, they should come out of here with a split against their rivals. Beal City won it earlier at Mount Pleasant High School. Great job by Kyler Smith. He saves the ball, throws it off of Sherlock. Sherlock tries to save it himself, but is not able to do so. A couple athletic guys right there. One guy making a play, the other one almost making the play back. 24-9 the score. Here comes Beal City on the offensive attack. Avery Small to Grady Gatrell. He'll hand it back off to Avery Small. Going to be a foul going against Gatrell on the screen there. It's going to send it right back to Sacred Heart Academy, and they're going to say Gatrell kind of shimmied out that elbow, shimmied out that knee a little bit. Again, they are quick to call things on the moving screen this year, much more than in past years. Back into the front court comes Noah Zion. He has been masterful here in this game. Goes around the corner, looks to take it in the lane, swatted away by Grady Gatrell. Nice job by Noah Zion, kind of staying with that one and trying to get it up on the rim. But sometimes his guys are a little bit bigger than you. That's what happened there in that situation. Channing Sherlock now going to inbound it for the Irish. Goes way out to Noah Zion, right in front of Andy Tyson Jr. and the Irish bench. Takes it in the lane, kicks it out to Brady Davis. He wants another catch and shoot, no good. There's Leland Martinez, rebound, putback doesn't drop in for the freshman. That would have been huge from Martinez. Gatrell with the rebound, into the front court he goes. He's left open, does not take the shot. Drake Gatrell has it on the opposite perimeter. Gets a screen from Grady Gatrell, looks to drive it in, it's not there. In the corner it goes to Gary Zucker. Zucker looking to knife his way into the lane, kicks it out. Extra pass to Avery Small, his three is good. 2 threes for Avery Small. It is 24-12. 6 points for Small. He leads all scorers for Beal City with just those 2 field goals. That's how good the Irish defense was in the first half. Channing Sherlock with the basketball. He'll hand it off to Noah Zion, who's double-teamed. Still gets around it. Nice pass off to Seiler, looking for the finish. It's not there. He gets his own rebound. Blocked by Grady Gatrell. Sherlock gets the loose ball. His shot no good. Big rebound down low from Grady Gatrell. Swings it way up ahead to Drake Gatrell. He looks to finish on the break. No good. A lot of contact. Zucker comes up with a loose ball. It ends up in the hands of Noah Zion. Some rough and tumble play there on both sides of the basketball. 6 minutes left to go, third quarter, 24-12, Irish with the lead. Davis with the basketball. Martinez wants it down low. Davis looks to drive, looks for the reverse of the right hand. It's not there. Grady Gatrell comes up with a rebound. Ahead to Drake Gatrell it goes. The lefty into the front court with the dribble. Guarded by Noah Zion. He's going to spin into the lane, looks to finish down low. It's no good off the front of the rim. Great defense from Noah Zion. Zion takes it into the front court. 5:30 left to go. To Brady Davis it goes. Thought about stepping into the three. It's not there. Back to Gator Seiler. Back to Brady Davis it goes. Davis dribbles towards the top of the key with the left hand. He'll hand it off to Channing Sherlock. Thought about the pulling up. Now we'll drive in a lane. Looks for the finish at the rim. Almost got it to go. Another rebound down low from Grady Gatrell. He has owned the paint so far here in the third quarter on the glass. Dribbles into the front court. Goes to Drake Gatrell. Drake Gatrell to Avery Small. Cross court it goes to Gary Zucker on the catch and shoot in the corner. Shot way long, no good. Leland Martinez with the rebound for the Irish. 4:50 left in the third quarter. 12-point lead for Sacred Heart Academy. 24-12. Just had one three-pointer here in this third quarter from Avery Small. That's it. Top it goes to Gator Seiler. He'll hand it off to Brady Davis. Davis to Channing Sherlock. Sherlock looking to shake and bake. In the lane he goes. Kicks it out. Gator Seiler. He wants the three. It's good for Gator Seiler. Seiler's got 9. It's 27-12. Irish in front of the Aggies here at the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant on this Tuesday night. Grady Gatrell, catch and shoot from downtown. Back of the rim, no good. Skying for the rebound is Channing Sherlock. He'll be fouled in the backcourt by Avery Small on the play. Everything going the way of the Irish here in this one. 9 for Seiler, 6 for Davis, 8 for Noah Zion. And for Beal City, you just have 4 field goals in this entire game. Zion in the front court, on the run, drops it back to Seiler. Off the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound, Avery Small, Noah Zion. Some great effort there between both guys. It'll be a foul, I think, going on Noah Zion. Waiting to see who that foul was on exactly. It does go against Noah Zion. It's just his first foul. 27-12. We're halfway through the third quarter. At some point, you think this Aggie offense is going to wake up. Kyler Smith with it. Looks for the step back. Off the front of the rim. No good. Channing Sherlock clears the rebound for Sacred Heart Academy. Zion across the timeline for the Irish. Gets a screen from Gator Seiler. Knocked away by Avery Small. Zion's able to recover it. In the lane he goes, looking for the finish, and it's good. Zion's got 10 in the game. It's 29-12. Irish with the lead. Again, what a masterful performance so far from Noah Zion. Running the point for Sacred Heart Academy. Gatrell into lane. There's going to be a foul called as Drake Gatrell took it into the lane. That's going to go against Leland Martinez. 3:24 left to go, third quarter. 29-12. It's been all Irish. They led it 11-4 at the end of one, 24-9 at the half. Kyler Smith gets it back to Drake Gatrell off the inbound. He looks for the short jumper in the lane. He gets it to go. First basket there for Drake Gatrell. He now has 3 points. 29-14. Hank McDonald set the check back into the game for the Irish squad. Zion across the half-court line. Kicks it here near side to Channing Sherlock. Sherlock looks for the drive. Shot no good at the rim. A lot of contact, no foul call. Elias is back into the game for the Royal Blue. He gets the rebound. Smith all the way to the hoop. Looks for the finish. No good, but he'll draw the foul on the play. Kyler Smith, the leading scorer on the year so far for the Aggies, has been held scoreless here today. Brady Davis has chased him everywhere. Channing Sherlock had some minutes chasing him around as well. Sharpshooter at the free throw line. First one rattles out. Again, it has been that type of night for Beal City. They're now 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Again, only 5 field goals altogether, so probably like 5 of 30 from the floor. This has not been a good shooting night for Beal City. Second one is good for Kyler Smith to get himself into the scoring column. 29-15 the score. 2:49 left in the third quarter. Zion to Seiler. Up fakes. Looks for the drive. Good defense from Grady Gatrell. Now Brady Davis has it on the perimeter. Looks to find an opening with the left-handed dribble. It's not there. Now to Sherlock. He'll drive in a lane. Looks for the finish at the rim. He gets it to go. Up and over the rim for Channing Sherlock. He's got 5. 31-15. Sacred Heart Academy in front of Beal City with 2:25 left to go. Gatrell looks to take it to lane. He loses it on the dribble. Up ahead it goes to Channing Sherlock. Swatted away by Avery Small. Going to be a blocking play going against Small, but the two number ones just showed how high they could jump right there as they both went up to the rafters for that one. A block going against Avery Small. 2 free throws coming for Channing Sherlock. I mentioned Sherlock in the pregame being one of my X factors, saying watching Sherlock and Kyler Smith go up against each other, it's going to be a battle. Not that they've been going up against each other one-on-one, but if you'd have told me going into the third quarter that Channing Sherlock could have more points than Kyler Smith, I definitely think that'd be a recipe for success from Sacred Heart Academy. First free throw from Sherlock is off the back of the rim for the freshman. Gary Zucker checking back into the game for the Aggies. Giving a break to Avery Small as that was his 4th foul. And he's been the main guy guarding Noah Zion throughout the night as well. Second free throw attempt for Sherlock. That one drops in for the freshman. He's got a huge 6 points here for the Irish. 32-15. The Irish have now more than doubled up the Aggies here in the third quarter. Gatrell with it. Hands it off to Eric Elias. We get a screen from Grady Gatrell. Elias going to put up the triple try from straight away. It banks in. It's the second time we've seen Elias bank in a 3 this year. He don't care when the bank says it's closed. 32-17. What a huge shot for Beal City. Zion look for the drive. Out to Brady Davis. It's not there. Knocked away by Gatrell, but it'll stay here with Sacred Heart Academy. 1:48 left to go in the third quarter. 32-17. Irish in front. Channing Sherlock getting himself a break. Jackson Moore checking in for him. It's Jackson Moore, Gator Seiler, Hank McDonald, Brady Davis, and Noah Zion. For the Aggies, it's Eric Elias, Kyler Smith, Drake and Grady Gatrell, and Gary Zucker. Up top it goes to Seiler. Seiler now to Brady Davis. Up top to Noah Zion. Zion with it at the volleyball line. Kind of steps towards the three-point line. Gary Zucker guarding him off of a switch. Jackson Moore now with it. It's knocked away. So there's Noah Zion once again to come up with a loose ball. To Davis, top of the key for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Gator Seiler with a rebound. Drops it back to Noah Zion. Smartly does not take the shot. The senior knows it's more important to run clock right now. Noah Zion leads all scorers with 10 points. He's had a masterful ball control performance in this one. Drives by the defense. To Seiler in the corner for the 3. No good. Kyler Smith with the long rebound. He races it. He doesn't have numbers. Looks to spin around the defense. Kicks it out to Zucker. Extra pass to Elias. Looking for another 3. Eric Elias almost with back-to-back triples. It's no good. Under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. If you're Coach Sherlock, you want to hold for a final shot here. So no matter what, you go into the fourth quarter with at least a 15-point lead against Beal City. Zion brings it towards the half-court line. 10 points of the game. He has controlled everything. Eric Elias, his counterpart number 3, awaiting him defensively. Into the lane he goes to Jackson Moore. He up fakes, drops it back to Noah Zion as they want to continue to run clock here in this third quarter with this monster 15-point lead. Brady Davis has it, gets it right back to Noah Zion. 23 seconds left to go. Back to Davis it goes. Again, the Irish just run clock here till the final 10 seconds, and Noah Zion will make a move. Zion guarded by Eric Elias. Looks to create some space. Behind the back. Looks for the elbow jumper. No good. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Seiler. His putback at the buzzer. No good. 2 seconds. 1 second. Kyler Smith looking for the buzzer beater. Off the glass. Almost went in. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. It remains all Irish all the time. 32-17. It remains a 15-point lead at the half. And now heading into the fourth quarter. It's been all Irish all the time at the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. The Aggies a 15-point deficit as we head to the fourth quarter on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant.
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Start of the fourth quarter here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network from the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. It's a 32-17 lead for the Irish as we start the fourth quarter. But I'm going to say it, the Aggies, they have got the scoring power to still get back into this game if they have to. Well, if Sacred Heart allows it, I should say. It has been a dominant defensive performance from the Irish in this one. Zucker, catch and shoot on the 3. No good. He's been short all game. There again, right place, right time is the senior point guard, Noah Zion. As he slowly brings it into the front court. Gets it off to Brady Davis. Catch and shoot again for the senior. Off the rim, no good. Seiler with another offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Brady Davis. If you're the Irish, you want to run as much clock as you can here. As I say that, Davis goes in for the shot. He's fouled on the play and will head to the free throw line. Brady Davis has got 6 points. He pretty much hit back-to-back threes in that second quarter that really extended the Sacred Heart Academy Irish lead. Talk about closing the deal, brought to you by Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Praedom Realty, Robbins Tressman Associates. You know, Davis, in the second quarter, he didn't close the deal, but about as close as we've had to a scoring spurt was his 2 threes in this game. First free throw was good. The senior now has 7 points on the night. Drake Gatrell coming back into the game. Coming in for Gary Zucker's now got 4 fouls. Avery Small is also out there with 4 fouls from Beal City as well. Here comes the second free throw from the senior Brady Davis. He calmly cashes that one in. He's got 8 points. Gatrell across the half-court line. 34-17. Catch and shoot for Kyler Smith. No good. He looks to chase his own rebound. It's gathered by Gator Seiler. Drops it back to Noah Zion. Zion into the front court. Avery Small awaiting him, who's got 4 fouls. To Brady Davis it goes. To Gator Seiler. He's going to hand it back to Noah Zion. Zion towards the top of the key. Guarding him, a couple Beal City Aggies. Now it's Avery Small. He drives by him, looks to get it in the lane. Over Gatrell, no good. Almost got it to go. Got a foul call. I think they're actually going to call a foul on Elias on the hold, but way after the shot there. I thought it might have been a late call with free throws coming for Zion. But instead, just be Sacred Heart ball. They get into Hank McDonald. Up top, it goes to Noah Zion. Back in the corner, Brady Davis. Catch and shoot. Off the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound down low is Hank McDonald, but it goes into the hands of Kyler Smith. The junior brings it into the front court for Beal. All the way to the rim he goes. Knows he's got to make something happen in a hurry, but he can't get that one to go. Great effort there from Kyler Smith. Got all the way to the hoop. Just everything but the basket there for the junior. Zion into the front court. Spins around the defense. Drops it off to Brady Davis. Davis being guarded by Grady Gatrell. Lefty on lefty there. They kick it out to Zion. He's going to step on the out-of-bounds line as he up fake there. It'll send it back to Beal City. 34-17. Yeah, right now, though, if you're Sacred Heart Academy, you're okay with this right now because, well, as long as time runs off the clock every possession and they don't catch up, doesn't really matter if you score or not. It was 34-17 heading into the fourth quarter. 6:19 left to go fourth quarter, still 34-17. Elias on the kickout, looking for the three, no good. Rebounded by Jackson Moore, who'll drop it back to Noah Zion. Fourth quarter, 6:05 left to go. It's Zion, Gator Seiler, Hank McDonald, Jackson Moore, and Brady Davis. For the Aggies, it's Avery Small, Eric Elias, Drake Gatrell, Grady Gatrell, and Kyler Smith. Jackson Moore with it on the perimeter. Back to Davis. He'll put it up. It's good! That might close the deal. All brought to you by Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robbins Dressman and Associates, as it puts the Irish up by 20. Gatrell to Elias, who looks to drive with the right hand. Kicks it in the corner to Avery Small. Small wants to go baseline. Behind the back he goes. Out to Elias. Doesn't take the three. To Drake Gatrell. He will take the three. It's off. Nothing but air. Rebound is saved in by Avery Small, but it still goes out of bounds. Back to Sacred Heart Academy. So if you're Coach Cam Gatrell in Beal City, this is about as bad a game as you probably could have played right here. Just 6 field goals all together in this one. Channing Sherlock back into the game for the Irish. Gets a screen from Hank McDonald. Brady Davis back to Noah Zion. Bird All-American Grill post-game show. We'll see if that senior star Noah Zion will be able to join us for just a minute. Gator Seiler back to Noah Zion to go. Spins around the defense. Kicks it. No look in the corner to Sherlock for the three. That'll be our Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game on the no-looker from Noah Zion. I'm looking up at Mark Mumford giving him a point. He is just tuned into the game. Another three. It's a 23-point lead for Sacred Heart. Kyler Smith into the lane. He's going to draw the foul. Did a great job keeping his pivot foot there to draw said foul. But what a dish there. The opposite corner, no look from Noah Zion to Channing Sherlock. What a play from the senior point guard for Sacred Heart Academy. Small with it. Looks to drive, it's not there. Behind the back dribble, now wants the elbow jumper. He's able to knock it down. 8 points now for Avery Small to lead all scores for the Beal City Aggies. 40-19 is the score. 4:19 left in the fourth quarter. What a pass from Zion down low to McDonald, who gets the basket. Noah Zion just continues to dribble, dip, and dazzle in this one. What a performance from the senior point guard. 42-19 the score. Gatrell gets his way in the lane, looks to finish up over Gator Seiler. It's no good. Good defense from Gator Seiler. They pass it back to Noah Zion. 3:50 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the air has come out of the gym for the royal blue and white. And a lot of celebration now starting for the red, green, and white. Sherlock has it, goes back to Zion at the top of the key. 42-19, Zion's got it. Brad Gross said it beginning of the game. He said, not knocking, a lot of great basketball players on both teams, but his nephew, Noah Zion, might be the best player out on the floor, and he has showed it here tonight. Misses that one, gets his own rebound, tries to save it in. No good. He's going to be helped up by a host of Irish on the play. 3:27 left in the fourth quarter. Hank McDonald coming out. Leland Martinez coming back in for the Irish. 42-19. What a performance from Sacred Heart in this one. Noah Zion has 10 points. He might have 10 assists, 10 rebounds. He has just been absolutely unbelievable. If Jim Bukovich is listening, you know those stats are always ballooned a little bit. Grady Gatrell with it at the top of the key. Goes to Kyler Smith. He's able to catch and shoot here in the corner. It's off the backboard. No good. It's just been, they're going to say it was tipped by Brady Davis. Good job by the officials there getting together to make sure they got that one correct. And Beal City, now the number 2 ranked team in Division III after falling last week to McBain Sacred Heart, the number 18 ranked team They'll surely be moving up in the rankings after this victory. Got a foul on the floor. Kyler Smith will inbound it from underneath his own basket once again. There's 2:59 left to go, fourth quarter. This is the point of the game where the officials, you got to start blowing the whistle early. You don't want things to get too chippy out there between these two rivals. Long inbounds pass goes into Avery Small. Up fakes, looks to drive the lane, kicks it to Gary Zucker. We're going to have another push play going. Again, this is where they want to make sure things don't get chippy in this lopsided game with these two rivals. All these kids know each other very, very well. The officials making sure they keep things under control. Much love to our friends Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Mount Pleasant Automotive. Substitutions throughout the game been brought to you by our friends at Mount Pleasant Automotive. Just like Coach Gatrell, Coach Sherlock, and need replacement parts, so does your vehicle, and they've got them for you at Mount Pleasant Automotive. Also love DNS Graphics, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Konwinski Construction, Blanco Pools and Spas, J&J Auto, Malley Construction, Brad Malley Well Drilling, Woods Household Appliance, Weefridge Financial, sponsor the Zaid Batchelder Baller of the game. You know who that is. Clark Modular Homes, The Bird All-American Grill, our post-game show sponsor. Also love to Bill's Custom Fab, at Gates Drilling and Service, and our Barbary Law Studios. Into the lane goes Zion. There is the finish and the exclamation point for the senior. He's got 12. What a performance from Noah Zion. Colton Love hands it off to Grady Gatrell. Freshman will put up the triple in and out. It has been that kind of night for Beal City. Drop it back off the rebound from Brady Davis. Hands it back to Noah Zion. He'll bring it into the front court. Gets a screen from Seiler. He'll drop it back to Seiler, who might take that shot on occasion, but not with the time and the score. Cody DeYoung set to check into the game for the Irish. Sherlock to Seiler to Brady Davis as they just run some clock here. What a performance from Sacred Heart. Full timeout coming from Coach Sherlock. You know what? We'll take it as well. 1:47 left. It's all Irish over Beal City on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Well, we had North Carolina storming the court as they beat Duke this weekend. I don't think we're going to see that here at Sacred Heart Academy, but a storm the court type of victory here for the Irish as they lead it by 25 with 1:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brady Davis drives by Colton Love, looks for the finish down low. It's no good, but he'll draw the foul. Brady Davis has 11 points. He can make it 12 and 13 here to be the leading scorer in the game for Sacred Heart Academy. But our Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by Weefridge Financial, will be the senior guard, Noah Zion. 12 points for Zion. He might be near double-digit assists. He might be near double-digit rebounds. First one drops in for Brady Davis. Ben Kropp coming into the game. Noah Zion getting a big hug and some high fives from the rest of his teammates as he comes out of the game. And again, we'll see if we can catch up with him with our Bird All-American Grill post-game show. Brady Davis sinks that free throw to get his ovation as Mark Karimi checks in for him. Brady Davis with 13, Noah Zion with 12. The senior guards for Sacred Heart Academy. What a performance this evening. Avery Small with the basketball. Looks to drive it into the lane. Spins, takes it out, no good. There's Greenacre there with the rebound and a putback for Isaiah Greenacre. 46-21 is the score. 1:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sherlock across the half-court line with the basketball. Nice move to get into lane. Wants to drop it off to DeYoung. It's not there. DeYoung looked to bring it back up. He's going to get called for the double dribble on the play. 1:09 left to go. Colton Love checking into the game now. Actually, it's Martin checking into the game now for Beal City. Colin Martin checking in. pass way ahead. Here comes Jordan Weber on the triple try. That's good. Now that's what the Aggies needed a little bit more of throughout this game as Jordan Weber connects from downtown. 46-24 is the score. Karimi with the basketball for Sacred Heart Academy. Goes to DeYoung. DeYoung to Channing Sherlock. Sherlock dribbles it back towards the half-court line. Now to Hank McDonald. Now Ben Kropf with the basketball. He'll get a screen. Look to take it into the lane. Now look to reverse it back out. It's knocked away. Colton Love comes up with the loose ball for Beal City. So spin his way in the lane. Wants to put up the shot. He gets it down low to Greenacre. Greenacre looks to finish. No good, but he'll draw the foul on the play. Anytime we get Isaiah Greenacre in there, just seems to make the right thing happen for Beal City. Big man now at the free throw line for a pair here. 31 seconds left to go. 46-24. Again, an unbelievable performance from the Irish here in this one. So as mentioned, Noah Zion. We'll see if we can also maybe catch up with Brady Davis in that post game as well. The two senior guards for Sacred Heart who led the way here tonight. Second free throw, no good. Hank McDonald looks to clear the rebound. It's a battle with Hank McDonald and Colton Love. Again, no quit here between these two teams. Sherlock gets the loose ball. He'll bring it to the front court, and that will do it. What a dominant performance from Sacred Heart Academy, in particular on the defensive end. This team's capable of scoring more than 46, but to only give up 24 to the number 2 ranked team in the state. And Isaiah Greenacre, no quit out there as he tries to chase around Channing Sherlock. That'll do it. 46-24. The Irish a winner, a statement victory over the Beal City Aggies. We'll be back with our Bird All-American Girl postgame show right after this.
Hi, I'm Attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary. He can be yours too.
Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top-quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher Day or give them a call at 989-317-8582.
Welcome back to the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. 46-24 our final. Sacred Heart Academy boys, a winner over the Beal City boys. Said we'll have hopefully Brady Davis and Noah Zion join us here in just a minute. I think they ran to the locker room a little bit too excited after that monster victory, and you cannot really blame them so much for doing so. It'll give me a chance to send it out to one more of our great commercial break sponsors as we get ready. Bird All-American Grill postgame show. A big winner for Sacred Heart Academy, 46-24 over rival Beal City. We'll be back to put a bow on this one with a Bird All-American Grill postgame show. Catching up, hopefully Noah Zion and Mr. Brady Davis right after this.
Brad Malley Well Drilling has proudly served Mid-Michigan since the early 1990s. We are family-owned with 3 licensed drillers and over 100 years of experience. We specialize in 5-inch PVC water wells and systems ranging from 2 to 12 inches. Every well we do includes a 5-year warranty and 1-year parts and labor guarantee. We are available 24/7, and you'll always talk to a real person. Call Brad Malley Well Drilling today for a free estimate. Trusted service, generation after generation.
Clark Modular Homes in Mount Pleasant are a one-stop shop from the buy, the build, and beyond with their fantastic service department. Stop in to see their selection and purchase options today on Pickard Road or visit them online at modularhomesbyclark.com. Clark Modular Homes, supporting Mid-Michigan youth in and out of the classroom.
Welcome back to the Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. Chris Spotman here, just going to shoot the breeze for a couple moments as we get ready to hopefully interview the two senior guards for Sacred Heart Academy, Mr. Brady Davis and Noah Zion. Our final here tonight, 46-24, Sacred Heart Academy over the Beal City Aggies in one of the best defensive performances we have seen all year long. It's one thing to hold this team, that team to 16, 18 points throughout a game, but number 2 ranked Division III Beal City, you hold them to just 24 points. That is just 6 points a quarter if you're doing the math. Add in the silky smooth point guard play of Noah Zion, dropping in 12 points. I don't know if he turned it over the entire night. He was absolutely fantastic. Again, 12 points, might have had 8 to 10 assists, might have had 8 to 10 rebounds. And then Brady Davis, if they left him open, he was money from downtown. Just a very impressive performance all the way around from this Sacred Heart Academy boys basketball squad. They moved to 13-3 on the year. The Beal City boys fall to 15-2 on the year. And I do have the senior guards here joining me, Mr. Brady Davis and Noah Zion. First of all, guys, do you guys know, if I try and get you to put it into words, what you guys just did defensively? Forget the offense, 24 points to this Beal City team. I've seen them score 76 a couple times this year. When I say that, how's that make you feel, Noah?
I mean, we finally put into action what Coach has been telling us. We had a few fluke games on defense and really practiced it and our help side in practice and really showed out tonight, and it means a lot against Beal City. Yeah, and Brady, a lot of the time you were chasing around Kyler Smith. First of all, how tired are you right now?
Pretty tired, he's a shooter, so, I was just trying to I held him to 0 points, so that's pretty proud of that, and yeah. Yeah, just unbelievable. I guess he had one at the free throw, but again, when he can't catch and shoot, you make him put the ball on the deck. He wants to catch and shoot, and he's elite doing it. Saw him with 9 threes earlier this year against McBain NMC, so a big ups to you on that one. And then you were on fire, and do you get mad at him, Noah, if you give it to Brady, he's open and he doesn't shoot it?
I wouldn't say that. I get mad when he has an open driving lane, he doesn't take it. All right. But every time he's open, he usually takes that three, and it was going in the last week or two. Yep. Every time. You 3 threes from downtown, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. How much does this game mean to you two guys as seniors to go out against Beal? Again, number 2 ranked team in D3. You guys play this game again tomorrow. They could very well beat you guys. 2 outstanding teams. Again, I feel like this is one of those games. You guys play this game 100 times. It's going to be 60-40, 55-45. But for you guys to do what you did tonight, how much confidence does it give you going forward, Noah? Winning and losing shouldn't affect our confidence. I just wanted to protect the house tonight, and so did everyone else. Everyone put in their effort. Our big guys did an amazing job on the boards, and it's just a community down there and in that locker room, and it's just I'm losing my words. But it means a lot this season.
Yep, Brady, talk about this guy running the point against some really, really good defensive guard play. He just doesn't ever turn it over, man.
Yeah, it's huge. Huge for our team to have a guy like that, and I think it makes us so much better to have him, and he kind of completes our offense. So I don't know what he'd do without him.
Yeah, what's it like guarding him at practice?
Oh, I'll always lock him up. He's scared of me.
And I also want to talk about Leland Martinez, who's in the starting lineup for you guys. He played some big minutes in that first quarter, not allowing Grady Gatrell to get down low. Talk a little bit about his growth this season, Noah.
Man. I don't. We have an assistant coach, Sura. Matthias Sura. Yeah. Ever since the first week of practice, he probably scores 30 on Leland, and then down to 20 and down to 10. So him really working him in the post, teaching him to be physical has really made him improve to the player he is tonight. I loved him tonight, man. I love him all the time, but he played amazing on defense, grabbing boards. He did what we needed him to do.
Yep, Gator Seiler finished with 9. Channing Sherlock with 9. I mentioned him, my freshman, kind of the X factor coming into this game. He's just not scared out there at all, is he, Noah?
Yeah, he's got his dad's mentality. I mean, he's a dog. He wants to win just as bad as everyone else.
Yep. Brady, Noah, congratulations. We'll give Brady the Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the game for his defense. And Noah, you're going to be our Zaid Batchelor Ball of the game, brought to you by Weefridge Financial. Congratulations to you guys. 46-24, victorious over a really, really strong Beal City squad. Chris Bachman